See, in this life, you get ahead by multiplying your output. See, the people who get the best results in this life, they have something called leverage. Increasing your leverage is simply getting more output for the same input. So, examples of leverage are, let's say you hire 10 employees to do your sales calls. So, in the same amount of time, perhaps in your same input, right, you're going to get much more out of that than you would get if you were just the only one doing the sales calls. Leverage can be seen as multipliers. And one of the best forms of leverage that we all have, is our focus. Because focus is a multiplier. And it's honestly a cheat code in this life. The people who have the best focus, the sharpest focus, they do more per unit time than everyone else. And day to day, the difference may not seem astronomical, but over a year, over 10 years, over a lifetime, that difference results in someone becoming Elon Musk and someone working at, I don't know, McDonald's. See, the biggest example of this that I have in my life is when I'm focused, I can do a week's worth of work in one day. And what I mean is, in one day, I can script and film 7 videos. If I'm not focused, I go about my work going through the motions. I might do one video, maybe two. And focus, like most things in this world, is a skill. It's something that you can improve. So, what I want you to do is to imagine how much better your life would be if you could focus even 20% more. If when you sat down, you were able to complete your task with mindfulness, how much better would your career be? Your business, even your relationship be if you had the ability to focus. And not just focus, but focus like a high performer. Because the truth is, the greatest performers in any realm of life have the sharpest focus. See, they may have ADHD habits where they go from one thing to another thing to another thing to another thing. But when they're on that one thing before they shift, their focus is exponentially sharper than yours. And that's why they get exponentially greater results than you, because focus is a multiplier. It goes without saying that if you're watching this, you recognize that focus is important and you want to improve your focus. So the first thing you need to do is recognize that focus is a skill. If you work on it, it gets better. If you don't work on it, it begins to wane and it becomes this non existent muscle. So, if you want to improve your focus, you first have to take accountability and realize that, you know what, for the past, I don't know how many months or years, I've been ruining my focus, turning it into this non existent muscle in my brain. The world and environments that we live in isn't conducive for strong focus. See, everything is focused on getting things fast, short form content, microwave instead of baking. They're all these shortcuts that we've added into our lives to make our lives easier. But the side effect of this is it has ruined our focus, it has ruined our attention span. You need to see the role that you have played in indulging in these things, which has resulted in your poor focus. And now take accountability and start implementing things that will regain their focus passively. So, one of the best ways I've found to just regain focus is to do one thing at a time. When you're on YouTube, watch that YouTube video. Don't watch the YouTube video, then be scrolling on TikTok on your phone. Don't watch that video and be messaging someone at the same time. You need to train yourself to focus on one thing so that your focus actually gets better. The second thing you need to do to improve your focus is to cultivate mindfulness. See, mindfulness is being aware of what you are doing. And the reason why mindfulness is important is because you need to be aware of what you are doing in order to focus. You need to be aware of what is going on inside of your head to be able to focus. Because human beings aren't robots. We can't truly focus with 100% intensity every day, all day. We can't even do that for an hour straight. Like, I doubt we can do it for an hour straight. But what we can do is bring our attention back to the things we're focusing on. If you've ever gone through a stage of flow, you just lose yourself in an activity for a few hours. Yes, you're in flow states, but during those few hours, there'll be periods where your attention drifts, but then you bring it back because you're focused on that thing. So what mindfulness does in cultivating mind, so what cultivating mindfulness does, it makes you more aware when your mind drifts, when your attention is elsewhere, which in turn makes you more capable of bringing your attention back to that which you're trying to focus on. And the way you cultivate mindfulness is through meditation. If you don't know what meditation is, you'll find a video on my channel. Just search meditation Takura, you'll find a video of me explaining meditation in depth. So it's as simple as that. Those are the two things you need to drastically improve your focus. And in turn, this will improve your output in every single area of life. If you're interested in upgrading your mindset in ways like this, visualization, mental health. Click the first link below and it will take you to my Whop community, which is free, by the way. And one of the resources you're going to find in there is a free guide to mental health, which is everything I know about improving your mental health, but distilled into only 19 pages. So if you're interested in that, click the link below. It's free. And for those of you who are interested in one on one coaching, where we have a more intensive program to achieve your direct results, join the Whop community. And inside the community, there will be a page on that one on one coaching. So, anyways, tomorrow